Hey Gemini, welcome to your February 2021 monthly reading. I hope that you guys are doing well. I hope you're finding yourself at peace with whatever state of being that you guys are currently in. This is going to apply for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. I highly recommend that you focus more on your rising more than anything else. And I do also recommend that you check out your other placements as well to kind of get a more well-rounded feel of how your month is going to go, seeing as these readings are general readings, and if you want more accurate messages that pertain to your specific situations, you'd have to book a personal reading for that, and you can do that in the email in the description box down below. Just email me. We're gonna go ahead and get started. I'm gonna start out with my prayer of intention to anchor in your energy and your guides to give you guys clear and concise messages for you, for the Gemini Collective. If you want to skip ahead, you totally can. I do recommend that you participate in this part with me so that you can ground yourself and you can open yourself to receiving these messages, okay? Let's get started. Go ahead and take a deep breath. I call upon the ancestors, guides, and spirits that watch over and protect Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. I ask that my channel be opened. I send my light to the divine source and I receive the light back from the divine source. Connected, receiving messages for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. I ask my angels to watch over and protect my space, myself, and Gemini, protecting us from any negative energies and entities that may try to influence this reading. I ask that I only receive messages from the higher divine source. And I ask that Gemini's ancestors provide the support they need for these messages. Thank you, Spirit. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get into it, Gemini. So we're gonna start off by checking what your challenge is this month. So what is the challenge that's being presented this month? And of course, lots of things could be presented, lots of challenges and problems can arise, but this is kind of what the focal point of this month is for you guys. So what's the big challenge this month? The roadblock, what's the roadblock for Gemini? 5 of Cups. So we're upset about something that we lost. Lovers. I'm gonna look at these, but I don't feel inclined to take them. I'm gonna take the Lovers, but these other ones, I don't feel inclined to take them, but I will look at them. King of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, 2 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, so some of you guys maybe, I feel like this isn't recent though. I feel like some of you guys are really focused on someone that you lost a while ago. Could have been like someone you felt a really strong connection with, like a soulmate type of a connection with. But I feel like this is something that's happened in the past. I don't think this was recent. It could have been for some of you, but for some reason I'm getting like an older, like this happened a while ago and you're still not over it. What else? What's the challenge this month? What else about the challenge? 4 of Cups. I'm gonna get one more. 5 of Wands in reverse. So the challenge this month for you guys is that you're still upset about this connection that you've lost, right? So you had a great connection, whether it was recent or in the past. And like I said, I feel like for a lot of you guys, this was in the past. And I mean like a year or 2 ago or something. Like it doesn't feel like it was recent. It feels like it was a while back that you may have just like met someone, crossed paths with someone and had an awesome connection and it was beautiful and it was everything that you could have wanted and more. And then for whatever reason, you guys went your separate ways. So I'm not really getting anything that as to what exactly causes the separation, but for whatever reason you guys kind of separated, and I feel like you guys are really focused on the loss. Like you're still after, whether it was recent or while, you're still focused on like, damn, like I really lost that person, you know? And I feel like Spirit is offering you help that you're refusing, and I feel like you just feel very conflicted at this time because I feel like you're not one to get hung up on someone, Gemini. I feel like most Geminis I know are like me, like a Sagittarius, very like, once you're done with someone, you're done. Like you don't really entertain the idea after a while, unless it's someone that you really want. So again, this could have just been like the primo candidate for you guys in terms of like a perfect match for you. You may have just felt that they were just such a good match for you, and that's kind of why it's hard to let it go. But I feel like help has been presented in the situation, and it could have just been within yourself. That may have been I feel like you think about this person a lot, or you think about this past relationship a lot. It runs in your mind a lot. And I feel like you also have thought like, okay, maybe this isn't healthy to think about this person all the time. Maybe I should let this go. It's been a while. Or they're not in my life anymore, so why am I wasting my time thinking about this? But I feel like you're having a very, very difficult time really seeing and understanding as to why you connected with this person. Because I feel like for you, if someone were, or if, like, I guess no one has to, but if you were just to realize what it is that you got out of this connection, you'd realize why you met this person. Does that make sense? I feel like for most of you guys, you haven't taken the time to think. I feel like you guys have been focused on what went wrong. What did I do wrong? Why did we break up? Why did we separate? Why are we not together anymore? Why did I lose this person? You're thinking about like what went wrong rather than looking at what did you get out of this, right? Because I really do believe negative or positive situations, coming out of them, you always leave with something, whether it was a lesson, a feeling, a perception change, whatever, an idea. You always walk away from every situation with something. A lot of times we just don't realize it because we're so focused on the loss of that thing that we're not focused on the gain, right? We're not focused on, oh my God, now I know, to avoid these kind of situations. Now I know this and this and this. Oh, I have a new idea about this because this situation reminded me of this. It's like we always will walk away from any situation with something, okay? We lose, but we also gain, okay? People take, but we're also given something, right? So Spirit takes something away from us because it's not good for us, right? That's why. And then we're given something. So that's what you're not saying, is that Spirit is what they're trying to show you is that, hey, like, you got something out of this. And I feel like Spirit is trying to tell you that if you take the time this month, Gemini, to really focus on what is it that you got out of this? There's like a flashing light over there in my neighbor's house. It's like really drawing my attention. It's so weird. Also, I don't know, what time is it? Okay, 333 popped in my head when I looked at that light. Light was flickering, 333 popped in my head. I don't know if that's significant to you. I'm just gonna throw that out there in case that's for you guys. Maybe you're watching this right at 333, I don't know. Anyways, back to the reading. ADHD. Yeah, I feel like Spirit has been offering you the opportunity to kind of just assess the situation and just be like, Spirit's just like, hey, just take a second and just look at what did you get out of this, because you did get something out of this. And if you focus on what you got out of it and you realize that, like, okay, I got this out of it, then you're gonna be like, well, that's why I had to meet this person. That's why I had to have this strong connection with them and separate from them, so that I could learn this, so that Spirit could give me this new perception. And that's all that you were supposed to get out of this, because I don't feel that this person's coming back anytime soon. I really don't. And I think that that's what's hard for you, is that you're feeling really conflicted, because I think that you know that. You guys are smart. I think you know that you're not going to get back together with this person. I don't think like you guys are, you're longing for this person, but I feel like you guys are also really aware that it's not going to happen anymore. Does that make sense? And that's why there's a lot of conflict between you, because you have feelings attached, but you also understand on a mental level that it's probably not going to come back together, but you guys are still upset about it. And again, your focus is just misplaced. Your focus is on the loss rather than what you gained. This is literally what this card represents. 5 of Cups. You're focused on what you lost, but you still have so much. And I actually think that you gained something from this connection, like I said. Let's get some advice for my Gemini. Advice on the situation. Death in reverse. Allow what's dying out to die out. Death in reverse is resistance. You guys are resisting this chapter to close, right? Because like I said, it already ended. It may have ended a long time ago. So like, if something like, it's almost like, this sounds so messed up. I don't know why. My mind just works like this. I'm just gonna say it anyways, because I know y'all crazy too. But like, it's almost like as if like someone dies and you like keep their body and pretend that they're still alive, and like you're just chilling with like a dead body. It's so jacked up. I'm sorry, I have a messed up way of thinking, but it's like something ends, right? That's what death is. It's an ending of a cycle. And instead of allowing it to end and let it part, you keep it, right? You hold on to it. So I feel like you've been holding on to something that it's been dead for a while. This connection has died down, like I said, a while ago. And this could also be like, maybe some of you guys are still connected with this person, but like energetically it was over a long time ago, and I feel like you guys feel this, but you're still holding on to it. It's almost like, I think that you guys feel or believe that if you hold on to this tight enough, it won't like fully die. Like, does that make sense? Like, it won't fully end. Like, it won't end if you hold on to it. And it's true, it won't end, but the only place that it's not ending is in here. It's already ended, Gemini. That's the thing. But mentally, you can still hold on to a situation, but that would just leave you stuck in the past. And you have to ask yourself, do you want to be stuck in the past, or do you want to move forward? Because 9 out of 10 times, you're going to want to move forward, Gem. We have the 8 of Swords. It's just time to move on. It's time to move on. It's time to move on. It's time to allow yourself to be released from the prison that you've put yourself in. Because I feel like some of you may feel trapped in this situation, trapped in this connection, but you can walk away, you know? You're the one that you have the keys to free yourself. You have the tools and the capability to let go of this situation. By, like I said, taking the time to evaluate what you gained from the situation. And then once you pinpoint and figure out what it is that you got out of this, you're gonna realize, okay, well, that's why I had to go through this situation, because I needed to go through this situation so that Spirit could give me this thing that I got out of it. And yes, you did lose something. You lost the person, you lost the connection, but you also got something out of it, and that's what's important. The gain is the positive, and that's where the focus should be, and you're focused on the loss, which is the negative, right? So we also have King of Pentacles and King of Cups in reverse. So I feel like Spirit is saying you need to be logical about this, because I feel like you're very much in your feels about this, which is not new territory for Gemini, but I feel like I said, I feel like earlier, like I said, I feel like you guys know that you're probably not gonna ever see this person again, or that you're just not gonna get back together with this person. You guys know that, but your feelings still have you tied. So Spirit is saying you need to be very logical. Listen to what your brain is telling you. If you know that you're not gonna be back to this person, if you know, but you still feel, go with what you know on this one, Gem. Okay, because you're right. If you feel like you're not gonna see this person, or you feel like you're not gonna connect with this person in that way, it's because you're right. And that's what Spirit is also trying to show you. We have our King of Cups in reverse for our 5 of Wands in reverse. Your feelings are very mixed right now, because there's a lot of confusion, because there's a lot of sadness, because there's a lot of focus on the negative. That's the thing. Right now, you're, like I said, you're focused on the loss. If you're focused on the loss and the absence, you're gonna feel a loss and absence of your sense of emotion. So you're not gonna be very emotionally, I guess, in tune this month, because, or I guess since you've been focused on this loss until now, you've been out of line with your emotions. And this is kind of why it's really hard for you to decipher what you know and what you feel, right? Because I think that's kind of what's hot. If your emotions were in balance, I think it would be very easy for you to be like, okay, I feel the way that I feel. I love that person. I cared about them, but I also know that it's over and it's time to go on. Like, that's you respecting, that's you validating, respecting and honoring your feelings because they're real, but also respecting and honoring the truth and the facts of what has transpired, right? This person is no longer here. This situation has been finished, been over for a while, and it's time to let it go and move on. If you have Taurus anywhere in your chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, anywhere else that's like significant in your chart, I'd highly recommend watching the Taurus reading, because this is extremely similar, if not like damn near the exact same thing as Taurus. So you might want to check the Taurus reading out as well, guys. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at unexpected energies. So anything that this month that Gemini doesn't see coming. So this part of the reading can be positive. I keep looking at my cards. I'm like spinning all over the damn place. But this part of the reading can be positive or negative. It's just whatever you don't expect coming. So however you envision this month to go, this is how it's actually gonna go. Okay, this is something that you don't see coming. Okay, so something you see hidden. So what is unexpected this month? What's going to happen this month that's unexpected that Gemini is not expecting this month? Power, strength. You're going to end up finding a lot of strength. You're going to find your strength this month. So again, if you've been kind of focused on this loss for a while and you haven't really like moved on from the situation, this month you're gonna find the strength to. This month, this is gonna be the month, Gemini, where you're finally gonna be able to do it. You're finally gonna be able to move on and let this person go. You're gonna find the strength within. Your strength comes within. And this is the month where you're gonna find it. And new beginnings, yeah, unexpectedly, and then you're gonna start anew. And it's almost like as soon as you let this person go and you realize what you gained from this, it sends you in a whole different direction. Some of you guys may even be starting like a new project this month unexpectedly, because it's like once you let this go and you get your strength back, you're gonna feel so good. Like you're gonna feel different. You're gonna feel more positive, more bright, more light as well. And it's gonna be easier for you to maneuver through the world and maneuver with your projects. You're gonna be able to be more efficient at work, more efficient with yourself, more efficient in your practices. You're just gonna be able to like literally look at this. She's like walking on the earth. Like, do we see that? She's walking on the earth. You're gonna be like the king of, like, you're gonna feel like the king or the queen of the world. Like nothing is impossible. Like you're gonna be able to do whatever it is that you want. You're just gonna feel that way. And when you feel that way, when you tap into that internal power of I can do anything, I'm such a powerful person, I can manifest and I can create whatever it is that I want. You can create and manifest whatever it is that you want, but you have to step into that knowing of you being capable. And it's like you may not feel that way right now because you're so focused on this loss, right? If you're focused on loss and lack, all you're gonna manifest is loss and lack, right? You gotta switch the narrative. Gemini. Spirit message. So this is a message from your guides, from the guides that watch over and protect Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. Sorry, just scooting back a little bit. What is the message that you want Gemini to know? Sacred journey, life cycles, family, and transformation. We have 22 at the top as well. So life changes, right? Spirit is saying life changes, Gemini. People come, people go. You come, you go. You know, there's places that you go and you leave and you're there for a long time, or you're there for a short time, you're there for a good time, or, you know, a sad time, whatever. Cycles are cycles, right? And they're meant to be played out and then you move on to the next. If you focus on the loss and on the past, like I said earlier, if you're focusing on what you lost and this is already ended, you're stuck in the past. So if you're stuck in the past, you're stuck in your old cycle. You're going backwards. You're not progressing forward into the next cycle, which is why as soon as you are able to shift the focus, and I think it's gonna happen this month for you guys, then that's how you start going from here to going forward, and then that's how you move into that new cycle, into that new beginning where you're going to be the master of whatever it is that you want. Like I said, a lot of you guys may be even starting new projects, or if there is a new project, you're really going to like put everything into it and it's going to be so successful because you're not in a state of lack anymore. You're in a state of light, positive energy. You're in a state of change, of transformation, of moving forward, and it's all part. I love this card, Sacred Journey. It's part of your journey. It's part of your destiny. You were destined to meet this person. You were destined to lose this person. You were destined for the situations to play out exactly how they did in order to get you to the next level, right? Everything happens for a reason, Gemini. And sometimes that's a tough pill to swallow. But in my belief, I think that that's true. And I can only look at my own experience and think that I would not be the person I am today if I didn't go through what I've gone through. And you have to ask yourself that, Gemini, would you be the person you are today if you didn't go through what you've gone through in your life? The pain, the heartbreak, the loss, the gain, everything, the good and the bad. It's not all black and white, baby. Let's get some messages of love. So this is going to be, I'm going to look at singles. So those of you that are single, and I feel like most of you guys are. Some of you guys may like be in a relationship though. So let's see. So for my single Geminis, what's going on this month? Single Geminis for love. Love yourself first. Okay, this is beautiful. This goes hand in hand with this reading for sure. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Look at that. So when you focus on yourself, when you love yourself, when you nurture yourself, you become more beautiful, more radiant, and more capable to manifest whatever it is that you want in life. If that message resonates with you, we're gonna go into the extended. We're gonna take a look at, we're gonna get a little bit more information on this. We're also going to take a look at what it is that Spirit wants for you, because I think that's the only external energy here. And then also where your focus needs to be this month. Okay, so if you're interested in that, that's going to be an extended. Link is in the description box down below. And then for my Taurus that are in a connection, Taurus, my Gemini. See, I swear to God, you guys, you should check out the Taurus reading if you have Taurus placements. But for my Geminis that are in a connection, and this connection can be whatever you deem a connection. So this could be just someone you're hooking up with, someone you're flirting with, a friends with benefit, a committed relationship. It could be anything, as long as it's something that you deem as a connection, okay? For my Geminis that are in a connection, what's the message of love? Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So I feel like you guys maybe like dating, or you're on dating apps or whatever. Like I feel like I don't think that anyone that for this message, I don't think that you guys are anything serious. Maybe you are like dating someone or hooking up with someone, you have like a friends with benefit situation. Spirit is just saying like invite more playful energy. I feel like Spirit is even like pushing towards that. Like maybe it would be a good idea to just have like a fun relationship where there's no strings attached and it's just like fun and, you know, healthy, right? Because those kind of relationships can be healthy. I think people think that they're toxic, but they can be healthy. You can have like just a fun, flirty relationship that's just fun, right? Spirit wants us to have fun. Spirit wants us to enjoy certain aspects of life, right? In a simpler way. Not everything is so serious. Not everything has to be so committed, and you don't have to jump into a relationship. You can just have some fun, okay? So if that message resonates with you, if some of you guys are maybe interested in dating, or some of you guys already are, like, you know, you're on dating apps or whatever, maybe you're flirting with people, if that message resonates with you and you want to know more about this, maybe more about where these people are, how you're meeting them, as well as if you already have people, what they want from you, and also where your focus should be in this situation, we're going to take a look at all of that in the extended down below. So just click that link in the description box to go over to the extended. That is it. I hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I hope that you guys got something out of it. I wish you guys the best of luck. Have an awesome February. I know you can do this, and I'm very excited for you to shift and go into this next cycle. Have an awesome, awesome day, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.